Shabuzet Bangani. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're all well. I'm also nice. I'm also good. Khwatonya guys, like khwatonya. And ungazotonya byana. The way kutonya ngakhona angeke. But otherwise, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. So I was listening to Duduzane Zuma. He was on the Wide Awake podcast. I just don't remember the host of the podcast, but I was on the Wide Awake podcast on YouTube, and I was interested in what he said about Orania and how we continue on making excuses of why we can actually innovate ourselves, why we can be innovative as Black South Africans or as the majority in South Africa. So let's just listen to what he was saying, and then, yeah, man. I don't have much to say, but then I just want us to listen to what he was saying. I think he raised actually a good point um, along those lines, and yeah, man. By the way, I'm having some tea, ne? Yo, angeke.
Basically like making money digital and paperless and all that sort of thing. So it's less people getting robbed or shaken down. Okay, it makes sense, we get it, but you can't now try and promote your own currency as a currency that is rivaling what is a sovereign currency, which is Iran.
So their currency is actually a coupon.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you know all about it.
no,
Yeah,
100%. And what I'm saying is, so I'm saying it leaves limited gray area, But the whole thing is, you have these people here, they're promoting an independent state based on a flag, based on a currency, based on ideology. So that's that's where I'm coming from. So, and then it's also creating their own borders. If you are not, your ideology needs to be right. You need to be within the Afrikaner
tradition. Yeah, I mean, to live there, you have to meet certain requirements.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, like be an Afrikaans, Calvinist Christian, I think, as well.
Exactly.
White.
The truth is, who the hell wants to go to Orania? You know what I'm saying? You're there, you're doing your thing. I mean, no disrespect to them, but I mean, they've chosen a very hard place to set up, and guarantee they'll turn it around. This is what
they've done a good job.
This is what Afrikaners do.
Yeah.
They win.
They build as well.
That's just what it is, whether you like it or not. And the ethos is amazing. I've listened to some of the interviews and some of the viewpoints. If you take away from racializing it, and they need to do a lot of work to do that.
I mean, if you just take away the racial element, it's an amazing thing.
It's an amazing thing. If they just said, guys, this is where we at, this is what we're doing, cool. Ain't no one trying to drive all the way out there and live in those conditions, extreme conditions.
Yeah.
Definitely no black people. No black people trying to go out there, flip and toil the land and flip and build solar this and make off the grid and no one's trying. You know what I'm saying? If you just did what you needed to do and say, hey, guys, this is what we are, this is who we are, this is what we're doing, you're more than welcome. If people would rather drive to the beachfront in Durban or to Cape Town, they're not trying to go to Orania. So if they just switch it up a bit, I can guarantee you, Orania will be a blueprint for what needs to be done in this country, like has been done. And my final point on that, I know we've been laboring, but it's important to speak about these things, is instead of people renaming streets, instead of people tearing down statues and burning down what were former...
Make new ones.
Bro, let's build new cities. Name them whatever the hell we want to name them. That's the way it works.
Musi said the same thing.
That's just what it. If you look at our recent history, the last time a new city was built was in the late 70s, early 80s was the last parts of a city being built. We have not built a new city in South Africa in all these years. Let's bear in mind, there's been whole cities, and if not whole countries, that have come up in the past 25 years. Some of us have lived in these countries. Some of us have visited these countries.
Yeah.
What's our excuse?
100%.
Enough land. And then they're doing it the Orania style. Barren, no water. Sorry, barren land, no water. You know what I'm saying? So we've got no excuses. So that's what I say when that's what I mean when I say we need to change our outlook and we need to look to the future. What's happened. We note it. We're not going to forget about it.
100%.
We cannot.
Don't forget, but move forward.
It can't be part of a political campaign in 2024.
Yeah.
It cannot be.
And
we have no excuse to why we can't be independent. What he said is just facts. There's nothing the Afrikaners cannot do. Not to say there is nothing us black people as the majority cannot do. Actually, for the fact that we are the majority, it should say something about our capabilities, right? We have so much land, we've got so much resources, we have almost like everything to can build our own community, right? Not community but economy, and just build, like he said, build cities, man. Don't be renaming streets or busy renaming buildings. Hey, Charlotte, hey guys, hey, we need some real innovations. I mean, for the fact that the previous city that was built, it was in 1970 something. That's crazy. That should say something, guys. We are actually not going anywhere. We've been standing still for a long time, because whatever that we are, we see every day, these buildings, they were not built by us. They were built pre-apartheid. Post-apartheid, okay, you can name them here and there, a couple of stadiums, but we haven't built a wholesome, city that will actually become an economy hub, right? Whereby we have total ownership to most of the activities that take place, and there is no red tape, or there's no mafia in that space. Because right now the problem or the challenge we are dealing with is this mafias within these departments, within this category. Because we've got the construction mafia, jiggy, you've got the Stellenbosch mafia, you've got the what mafia. So hence we can't, because these people have built their grand they've built those things, so they have the right to can own most of it, right? So Rena is the majority, hence we complain about a lot of things, because whatever that has been built before cannot cater for the people that are living now, or the people that are in South Africa now. Just like Eskom, its capacity is too small to can service or to can cater for all South Africans, right? And you can name them. And so it's a huge step to take here. I believe it's a very big step to take, in terms of innovation and creativity. But it's now or never. If we don't do it now, so we just have, Orania is an example of independence. Orania is actually an example of independence and how you can go about it. So if they can do it, what stops us as the black people, as the majority population, to become innovative? So yeah, that's what I wanted you to hear. It's something that you can listen and you're like, but there's nothing to get from what he's saying. If you are widely open in here, you would understand what he was talking about, or you would gravitate to what he was talking about. So if you don't, it's also okay. I believe you'll understand it some time, right? So yeah, without wasting time, sometimes you don't know for no reason, without wasting further time. What are you saying, bro? But yeah, without wasting time, guys, be good and be blessed. And let me continue drinking my tea, because today. So yeah, guys, be good and be blessed. For me too, like I always say, don't forget to pray. And like I always say again, I'm out.